Be my music tonight. Baby, turn off the light. Be my music tonight. Be my music tonight. Baby, turn off the light. Be my music tonight.
All right, hello and welcome to the 2024 National Virtual Showcase Competition. My name is Nicholas with Dance Sport Dynamics, bringing you this live stream event for the Astaire Dance Studios. This is our third night of 3, showing you all the entries in this year's competition. 54 studios participating, over 300 entries. We're going to get started right away. We had questions the previous nights. How the order is set up is basically we organized each night by studios. So certain studios were put on a certain night so everyone could watch together. And we're going to start with the Eastern Time Zone studios first, then move on to our Central Time Zone studios, and then finish off with Mountain and Pacific Time Zones. That way, not everyone's watching too late at night. If you want to be part of the conversation, of course, I do have to talk over the music. I'm sorry for that. That's just YouTube's rules. Due to copyright laws, I have to add additional audio to the show, and we do that in the form of commentary. I'll be reading from some biographical forms that we had the entries, the participants fill out, if they chose to fill it out. Some, not everyone did. So I can read from that, but I could also talk to you guys. We have Mihalio, says, hello, good to see you. Good to see you too, sir. Astaire Dance Studios in Appleton. You guys can join the live chat by clicking on that circle in the upper right-hand corner. Make sure you're logged into YouTube. And then underneath the video panel, you should see a button that says live chat. Click on that and you'll start seeing and type away. Say hi, tell me where you're watching from, shout out for your favorite dancers. Let's get started with our first routine for the night. This one is Just Haven't Met You Yet. From Wayne, Pennsylvania, we're watching Mary dancing with Sergey. You see in the bottom right-hand corner, you see a phone number. Don't call that phone number. It's just a text line. I'm getting tons of phone calls on that. No one's going to answer it. You're just wasting your time. You're not going to help. Text the 3-digit code 800. That's 800 to 414-455-4638 to vote. You can vote for as many different routines as you want. Voting has now ended for last night's show, so those of you watching and were voting for last night's show, that has ended. It ended 2 minutes ago. Angelo says, hello. Second year, wonderful, glad to have you back. Fun swing from Mary and Sergey. Voting will go until 6 p.m., well, 5:59 p.m. tomorrow, right before the award show. Oh, no, the award show's at 7. That's right. I gave myself an hour to tabulate. Okay, so it'll go until 6 p.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow night's show will start at 7 p.m. That will be our grand award show. We're going to announce all of our winners from the various competitions, as well as our People's Choice Award. I believe this is Michael Bublé singing Just Haven't Met You Yet from Wayne, Pennsylvania. A nice lift. And if you guys have any ideas of how we can make the show better, put them in the live chat or put them in the comments. We've already made some notes for next year. This year from last year's comments, we organized this show by time zone, and everyone seems to like that. I hope that's a good thing for most people. pivots there. I don't have a biographical form for Mary. Very good job. Mary and Sergey from Wayne, Pennsylvania. I just haven't met you yet. That was our first performance for tonight's show. Great job. All right, moving right along, we have A New Day Has Come from Venice, Florida. We're watching Regina dancing with Gonzalo and Sebastian from Venice, Florida. Choreography for this routine was done by Daniela Moreno. I don't have a form for Regina either, but that's all right. 951 is a 3-digit code, 951. Text those 3 digits to 414-455-4638. Again, just text. Calling's not going to do any good. I'm going to say that a number of times tonight, but I'm going to still get phone calls, but it's okay. Beautiful studio there in Venice. I'm assuming that's where they filmed it. We have about 80 routines to see tonight, 84 to be specific. Tonight's show will be split into two, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 will go until about 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Part 2 will start immediately after that. If you're watching and you want to keep watching, you don't have to do anything different. You don't have to find anything different. Just stay right here. Don't click anything. It'll automatically switch to part 2. It's linked. It'll take me about 20 seconds or so, maybe 30 seconds to switch over on my end. But just sit tight. And then once we do switch, I will... Beautiful job. Regina, I think that's Regina in the live chat. She would like to thank Daniela, Gonzalo, and Sebastian. Excellent job. Thanks for watching. Let's move on to our next routine. From Youngstown, Ohio. This one's entitled Ain't No Sunshine. Different version of it. I like that. We're watching Leah dancing with Sergey from Youngstown. 729 is that 3-digit code. This was choreographed by Plamen Danilov. She's been dancing 2 years in the international Latin style, but much longer in American smooth. She writes too many to count. This routine is about the tumultuous ending of a relationship between a couple in which the woman can't decide whether to leave or to stay. The instructor chose the music for this international rumba for its strong, soulful beat, and to challenge her to go beyond learning steps of a routine and to emote the message through partnership and movement. Great song. Again, 729 is that 3-digit code, 729. Text that to 414-455-4638. Bonnie says, great job, Regina. Jerry says, Jerry from Wyckoff, wishing all the outstanding participants the very best of luck. You are all incredible dancers. Good luck. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks, Regina. Thanks, Connie. Thanks, Angelo. Fred Astaire, Appleton, Michalio. See, it's fun to be in the live chat. I promise. If we have anyone from Youngstown, Ohio, I have a question for you. Let me know in there. in the chat. Great job to Leah and Sergey. Ain't No Sunshine from Youngstown, Ohio. Beautiful international rumba. I think she decided to leave. All right, next routine, we have All That Jazz from Winter Park, Florida. We're watching Betty Joe dancing with Arcadi from Winter Park, Florida. This was choreographed by Nikolai Karchev. Obviously from the musical Chicago. Looks like they had a Broadway-themed recital or show. $806 is the 3-digit code. 414-455-4638. Sally asks, what is the question I have for Youngstown? So the question I have for Youngstown, we're going to see quite a few from that previous venue. Is that done specifically as a showcase where you performed all the performance numbers, or was it part of a competition, or was it recorded just for this particular competition, the National Virtual Showcase? I'd like to know that, because if you know that answer, Sally. Right now we're watching Betty Joe dancing with Arcadi. Nice. Having a good time there dancing. Lots of energy. I think this is the movie version of the song. For a local showcase. Okay, thanks, Sally. Oh, we're not done yet. We got more. Again, this is fun choreography. This is done by Nikolai Karchev. New owner of the Fred Astaire Dance Studios in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Congratulations, Nikolai. He's also the regional dance director for the state of Wisconsin. Beautiful job, Betty Joe and Arcadi. Let's move on to our next routine. Here we go. Another Day of Sun. I believe this is from I can't think of the movie now. Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. What's the name of that movie? Anyway. Another Day of Sun, Youngstown, Ohio. We have Leah again dancing now with Sergey. Ann says, wow, awesome dance. Welcome my friends from the north. Oh, that's going to bother me. Someone help me out in the live chat. I can't remember what the name of the movie. It keeps coming up as Hollywoodland, but that's not the right name. 940 is a 3-digit code. 940. Text those 3 digits to 414-455-4638. La La Land. That's what it is. Thank you, Jillian. Oh man, my brain doesn't work anymore. Fun song. I think it's smart that they use their showcase videos to enter in this second competition. I think that's great. You're going to see videos like this one filmed at a regional recital of some type. You'll see them filmed at a studio. You'll see them filmed on a stage. You'll see them in special locations all over. We had some pretty interesting ones last night. It's filmed in competitions. We have no restrictions on where they're filmed. We're calling it digitally enhanced ones, the ones that have special effects added to them. Those are not competing against the others. Terry comes back. Welcome back, Terry. Jeez. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Terry. La La Land. I couldn't believe I forgot that. Very fun routine. This was choreographed by Nikolai Karchev as well, and Haik Balasanian. Halio says, go Wyckoff. Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. Yeah, if you be so kind to hit that thumbs up button underneath your video wall, that helps out our channel a lot. Let's move on to our next routine, Believer. Here's one from our Wyckoff studio in New Jersey. It's a good song. Let's see, we have Jerry. I think Jerry's in the live chat. Jerry's dancing with Mihalio. I think Mihalio's in the live chat from Wyckoff. This was choreographed by Anna Vitrenska. Some information on this one. Well, on the forum it says it was choreographed by Mikita Sirduk, but in the entry order that I have, it's by Anna. So I don't know. Mihalio, who choreographed this routine? 957 is the 3-digit code. 957. Text that to 414-455-4638. They say this is Believer is a solo that embodies strength, dedication, and desire. It captures the moment when you put yourself to the limit, every fiber of your being screaming, stop, but you find the belief to take one step further. She would like to dedicate this for everyone who at one point in their lives needed inner strength to move forward.
I want to stop. We can't.
Oh, that's cool. I like that part a lot. So it looks like they choreographed it together. Okay, that's cool. And this obviously was filmed at a showcase recital at a theater somewhere. Very cool routine. I like the belt too. Nice. Excellent job, both of you. Very cool routine. All right, let's move on to our next one. This one entitled Belle. I think we have a Disney-themed one, I think. Yes. Beauty and the Beast. We have Leah dancing with Andrew, Dustin, Yelisa, Sergey, and Yevgenia, from Youngstown, Ohio. This looks like it might be another regional showcase. I like the background. That's a pretty cool background. 911 is the 3-digit code. Text that to 414-455-4638. Again, you can vote for as many different routines tonight that you see, but please only vote one time per routine. Doing any more than that won't help. I'll also mention that you can put all those 3-digit numbers in one text if you want to. You can put it in separate text. It doesn't matter. Just if you do it in one text, make sure you separate it by either a comma or a hyphen, so it'll be easier for the software to read the 3-digit codes. Nice. This was choreographed by Talia Tarzanov. Belle, I have a Gaston routine. Is this from a different year? Or it looks like it may be a Disney-themed showcase? I don't know. Great job, Leah and the team there from Youngstown, Ohio. Right, moving into Big Spender. Our next routine from Westerville, Ohio.
The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like
Big Spender, we're watching
so let me get right
Joanne and Alyssa.
I don't pop my cork for every guy I see. Hey, big spender.
819 is the 3-digit code, 819. Text those 3 digits to 414-455-4638.
Wouldn't you like to have fun? How's about
So yes, it was a Disney-themed showcase. That's fun.
laughs? I
For
can
the
show
last one we
you
see,
a
let's see if we have any
good time.
bio information for this one.
Let me show you a
I think I do.
good time. The minute you walked in the
This was
door,
also choreographed by Nikolai
I could
Karchev. Oh,
see
we
you
have
were a man of
2 more participants. I guess that's Keith and Vincent
spender, a good
coming out to join the formation.
Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going
They all
on
chose
in my
the
mind?
song to
So
push them out of the
let
comfort
me
zones and
go
expands
to
their
the
dance repertoire.
I don't pop my cork for
They would like
every
to
guy
dedicate
I
this
see.
song to our cats Pickles and Maverick, who have provided unwavering support throughout our dancing careers. Okay, well, there we go. This one goes to Pickles and Maverick.
A little time with me.
It's a fun dedication. Big Spender from Westerville, Ohio. $819 is that 3-digit code. 414-455-4638. Remember, text only. Don't call. Here we go. Our next routine, Black Ice, back to Wyckoff, New Jersey. And we're watching Jerry again dancing with Mahalio. This was choreographed by Anna and Michael Anufriev. She's been dancing 5 years. Black Ice is a passionate Argentine tango that invites you to move with the rhythm and emotions of the melody. She found the perfect music for her black solo and loved everything about it. What they choreographed turned into an irresistible be performed dance. Cool. Got little special effects too. 929 is the 3-digit code, 929. Text that to 414-455-4638 to vote for this and any other routines you see tonight for the People's Choice Award. Michaelio says, go Jerry, go Wyckoff. We see a few more fun routines from Wyckoff. fun part of this event that we do is seeing the creativity that everyone has with their various routines. Great job, guys. All right, moving on. We are Chim Chim Cheree from Winter Park, Florida. I'm guessing that's Deidre. They put the titling in there to make it easier for my job. Deidre dancing with Arkadian Jakob from Winter Park, Florida. Do we have anyone from Central Florida that's supporting our dancers here from Winter Park? 886 is a three-digit code for this one, 886. 414-455-4638 is a three-digit code. Oh, Mary Poppins, that's nice. This, I think, is from the movie. I think so. This was also choreographed by Nikolai Karchev. Man, he gets around. I think the top choreographers for this year's showcase were Jim Carter, Bruno Collins, Nikolai Karchev, and Ilya Efremov. Well, that was nice. Well executed. Deidre dancing with Arkadian Jakob from Winter Park, Florida. If memory serves, I think Winter Park is in the near of Orlando. We don't have anyone, at least not that's talking in the live chat from Florida, but looks like this is from a Broadway-themed show they put on there. Looks like in a studio. Great job, Deidre. All right. Back to Youngstown. We have Could Have Been Me. I like this song. I'm going to say that a lot because I like lots of different songs. We're watching Mara dancing with Sergey. This was also choreographed by Plamen Danilov. She's been dancing only a year and a half. The dance is a duet with the concept of inviting those watching to live their lives to their fullest, never having to look back and say, that could have been me. She almost did not start her dance journey due to some health issues and lack of confidence. This dance gave her confidence to do more, as both the choreographer and her instructor showed they had faith in her ability to do it. She chose the music under the guidance of her instructor, Sergey. They found a great duet version, which, yeah, I do like this version. While she was searching for ones that would fit the theme, the showcase this year, it was a perfect song, but about living life for today and doing what you dream of despite your age, ability, and odds of success. I'd like to dedicate that to just those who may be watching who would love to try any hobby or skill and have never managed to find the time or energy. Well, that's a great message for everyone. Thank you, Mara. Looks like you're having a good time with it, too. I hope you did enjoy both learning and the performance. 850 is that three-digit code. 850. Text that to 414-455-4638 to vote for Mara and Sergey from Youngstown, Ohio. Could Have Been Me. Another one filmed here at their yearly recital showcase. Great job. Thank you for joining our competition this year. All right, moving on, we have Cry to Me. Another good song. From Tallahassee, Florida. This is Jim and Teresa, an amateur couple from Tallahassee, Florida. Let's see what they have to say. This was choreographed by Jim Carter. They've been dancing for 15 years. And the story or concept for this routine is being a cute couple, which I think they've succeeded at. Good job. We're going to see a few from Tallahassee as well. It would be the same question. Was this recorded as a separate event that you're using the footage to enter this competition, or did you record it specifically for the National Virtual Showcase? If anyone from Florida is watching, Tallahassee specifically, text 894, that's the 3-digit code to vote for Jim and Teresa. 894. Text that to 414-455-4638 to vote. Thank you for the likes, the thumbs up. I appreciate that. If you like this type of content and you're new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. We go live a couple times a month, bring you ballroom dancing from around the country. Typically, it's professional competitions, but we do some pro-am events. Well, there's an audience there, so maybe this is an in-studio like recital. Thought I heard an audience in the background. In talking with some of the studios, I know some actually plan a specific day where they do the videoing, and some studios use existing footage they have from other events. Both are good. Oh yeah, that's a good crowd there. Great job, Jim and Teresa from Tallahassee. Okay, let's move on to our next one. This one's entitled A Different Way to Dance. Again, from Youngstown, Ohio.
Stop. Play it back. Did you not see how they move like that? Look, pay attention to me. Hear the bounce of the beat. Think you slide.
This one is choreographed by Talyat Tarzanov and Haik Balasanian. We're watching Bob dancing with Yevgenia. A different way to dance. Don't have any information on this one besides the choreographer. 831 is the 3-digit code. Text 831 to 414-455-4638. I'm not familiar with those, and it looks like it might be from High School Musical. Which I think is a Disney Channel production. A Different Way to Dance. Yevgenia and Bob. You're watching the 2024 National Virtual Showcase competition. Again, my name is Nicholas with Dance Bar Dynamics, bringing you this live stream event. I do have to talk over the music for copyright reasons. I'm sorry for... Oh, nice moves there, Bob. For copyright reasons, I know you'd rather just let the music play and enjoy it, but unfortunately, that's not the way YouTube works. We do use YouTube because it's free for all of you, and it's pretty easy to get to. We do have viewers from all over the world watching this show. I did see some from the Philippines, from Mexico, Peru. Where else did I see? A couple places in Europe. It's a fun dance. Great ending. Great job, Bob and Yevgenia from Youngstown, Ohio. 831 is that 3-digit code to vote for the People's Choice Award. Richard checks in from Memphis. Welcome, Richard. Let's move to our next routine. This is Don't Be Shy from Wyckoff, New Jersey. This one was recorded, I think, at a competition. Looks like. See, Don't Be Shy. We're watching again Jerry dancing with Mihalio from Wyckoff. $813, 3-digit code 414-455-4638 is the phone number to text. Again, text only. Was this, which routine, which event was this recorded at? World Cup Series event. Is it the New York, New Jersey Dance Sport Challenge? I'm trying to read it there in the background. I think it is. They were here earlier. Maybe they disappeared. Oh, there's Michaelio. It says Wyckoff on fire. Do you feel my heat on my skin? Take off your clothes. Michaelio, what is the song? I like this song. Don't be so shy. You're right. Take off my clothes. And he confirms, yes, it was the New York, New Jersey interregional competition. We have another interregional competition coming up in just a few weeks. The deadline for that is coming up. I think it's tomorrow to get your entries and packages turned in for the Chicago Dance Sport Challenge. Looks to be an amazing event there in Chicago. Great job, Jerry and Michaelio again from Wyckoff, New Jersey. Don't Be Shy. Very cool routine. This one is it's fun. Down in the Everglades from Tallahassee, Florida. Oh, the song is called Don't Be Shy. 2 different versions. That's cool. Elena says, go Jerry and Michael. Amazing. Lots of love for Jerry. Thanks, Angelo. All right, we're watching Down in the Everglades, Tallahassee, Florida. This is Judy dancing with Steve. I think Steve is the gator there. 980 is the 3-digit code, 980. Text those 3 digits to 414-455-4638. Oh, I do have information on this one. Okay. Jim Carter did the choreography for this routine. She's been dancing 20 years. And it's just a fun comedy depiction of life in the Everglades. Her husband found the costumes. This is dedicated, this is dedicated to her late husband who wore the costume in the springtime Tallahassee parade. Judy, sorry for your loss. But I'm glad you found a fun way to have his memory live on. This is Down in the Everglades from Tallahassee, Florida. 980 is the 3-digit code. 414-455-4638. Yep, lots of hearts for her. Thank you. We have Bryn checking in. Welcome, Bryn. Great job, Judy and Steve from Tallahassee. All right, next we have Burning Love. Wyckoff, New Jersey. This one obviously recorded on a stage somewhere for maybe a regional showcase or recital. This was choreographed by, says Anna and Makita Serdiuk. Is that right? Anna Petrinska? Oh, great lift there. Watching Shannon dancing with Mihailio and Misha. Wyckoff, great job, Shannon. $996 is the 3-digit code for this routine. 996. Text that to 414-455-4638. We'll be announcing our People's Choice Award tomorrow in the Grand Award Show. That will start at 7 p.m. Central Time. You have until 6 p.m. tomorrow to get all your votes turned in for tonight's show. You can vote for as many different routines as you want, but please only vote one time per routine. Oh, there we go. She is. She's only been dancing 1 year. Well, she's burning up the floor there. Jerry says, "Go Shannon, you look fabulous." That's pretty impressive for just 1 year. Especially on a stage, too. It takes another level to be able to perform like that on a stage. Great job, Shannon. All right, from one Elvis song to another. This is now from Youngstown, Ohio. It's entitled Elvis. A little fever. Bob again dancing with Yevgenia from Youngstown, Ohio. 981 is that 3-digit code. Choreographed by Plowman and Sergei Ivanov. Elvis is such an icon that he grew up during Elvis's prime, and his songs reach so many people that they wanted to give a show about Elvis and mix up some songs in a fusion dance. That's what they chose to do for this one. I think they're doing a good job with it. He says, years ago I did a routine with Elvis and we wanted something upbeat and fun and couldn't decide on a specific song, so his teacher, Yevgenia, suggested that this song covers different Elvis songs throughout the era. The fusion dance basis seemed like it fit perfect. His teacher found the jacket and worked great with the sparkles and matched her dress. It's dedicated to all the Elvis fans out there. Well, thank you, Bob and Yevgenia. From Youngstown, Ohio, this is entitled Elvis. 981 is the 3-digit code, 981. Text that to 414-455-4638 to vote for this one in the People's Choice Award. Fun routine. Oh, we're not done yet. We get an encore from Bob and Evgenia. There we go. Good job, guys. All right. Moving on to Eagan, Minnesota. I don't know how to pronounce this. Eshki? No idea. Forgive my ignorance. We're watching Nakisa dancing with Chad from Eagan, Minnesota. Let's see if I have information on this one. Oh, it's Persian. Okay. Well, no wonder I couldn't pronounce it. I don't speak Persian. It says here, Persian Love. She's been dancing 5 years. The story or concept for this routine is the Persian poetry brought to life. That's what they're doing here. She grew up listening to Iranian music, and she wanted to pick one of her favorite songs for a routine. She'd like to dedicate this to her Iranian side of the family, especially her dad, who always let her borrow her CDs when she was a kid. Well, that's nice. 939 is a 3-digit code, 939. Sally says, go, Bob. That's right. Good job, Bob. 939-414-455-4638. Do we have anyone from Minnesota watching? Let me know. Well, it was a beautiful routine. I wish I knew how to pronounce it, but great job to Nakisa and Chad from Eagan. Gallo Ciego from Venice, Florida. We have Dan dancing with Daniela and Gonzalo. Another Argentine tango. This was choreographed by Enrique Curie and Daniela Moreno. He's been dancing 3.5 years. It's about two men fighting for the love of a woman through a passionate Argentine tango. Instructors chose the music, but they decided on the concept together. Dan has always found the story of how Argentine tango was born interesting. It was one of his favorite dances, both for the dance part and for the music. I like the decorations of the studio. That sparkly purple is cool. 744 is a 3-digit code. 744-414-455-4638 is that phone number to text only. Don't call, just text. Watching Dan dance with Daniela and Gonzalo. Great job. All right. Moving on, we have Hey Sexy Lady. Again from Youngstown, Ohio. This is Hey Sexy Lady. Luba dancing with Andrew. $781 is that 3-digit code, 781. Text those 3 digits to 414-455-4638. For the People's Choice Award. Again, we've organized the schedule tonight by basically time zone. So all the Eastern time zone studios will be first, Central time zones to follow, and then finishing up with Mountain and Pacific towards the end of the show. We're in the Day 3, Part 1 of the National Virtual Showcase Competition. Part 2 will start at 7:30 p.m., approximately 40 minutes from now, if you are no longer watching live. This was choreographed by Jonathan Roberts. It was not done intentionally that we had 3 tangos in a row. It just worked out that way. When the order was put together, they basically just tried to split them up, so we weren't seeing the same studio's routines one after another. I've been saying all week that the fun part of this routine is you don't have to wait for costume changes. We can go directly into the next routine. Great job to Luba and Andrew from Youngstown, Ohio for Hey Sexy Lady. Next we have Human from Wyckoff, New Jersey. This looks like it was another competition, but it looks like it might be a different competition than we saw before, where this was recorded. We're watching Jerry again dancing with Mihalio from Wyckoff, New Jersey. 927 is that 3-digit code. So on one form I says that this was choreographed by Stephen Knight. On the other one I have Anna. Mihalio, if you are watching, let me know which person choreographed. This is 927, 3-digit code, 414-455-4638.
I am flesh, bones, I am skin.
You can vote for as many different routines as you want, but please only vote for each routine once. You have until tomorrow at 6 p.m. to get your votes turned in.
I am sweat, flaws, I am veins, scars.
Another creative routine from Wyckoff.
Nothing more than human.
Well, Steven choreographed the whole show. Okay. So this one is the concept for this is the increasing need for human-robot interaction requires not only robots to understand how humans think, but also for humans to understand robots.
I am human.
Cool. Very cool. Thank you. All right, next we have I Am the Highway. Lane dancing with Elisa from Youngstown. says this is amazing. Yeah, very, very. There must be something in the water there in Wyckoff. Very creative routines. This was choreographed by Talia Tarzanov. Lane's been dancing a little bit over a year. The dance shows the dynamics between two people and the push and pull of energy, both towards and away from each other throughout this routine. The message in this song is being more and bigger than just one small piece of life. When you dance, you feel like you are more than just yourself. I chose this song because it's by one of his favorite artists and singers, Chris Cornell. Heard it for the first time when he was younger with his mother on a long car ride. Yeah, it's sad what happened with Chris. He picked the costuming. He would like to dedicate this routine to his family and the studio who gave him the opportunity to enjoy this great new hobby. Lane wants to mention that this band was formed in the early 2000s and has always been one of his favorite bands ever since I heard them for the first time when he was little. The message of this song, along with most of the other songs, have always been very meaningful to him. Thank you, Lane. 952 is the 3-digit code. 952. Text that to 414-455-4638. Great job, Lane. Yenya Lisa from Youngstown, Ohio. Back to Minnesota. Little Pitbull. Fireball. Jordana dancing with Chad. This was choreographed by Chad and Joanna Lassard. She's only been dancing a couple months. This is what they wrote. I think it's written by Jordana. I think it was supposed to be about a gal in a club alone who just wants to dance and have fun. I told them I just wanted a light and silly and fun routine, and she thinks they accomplished that. She chose this much ridiculous song. Her much younger sister started dancing at the studio 2 years ago and has probably been begging her since she started to try to dance herself. She writes, this is funny. When she was jokingly told her to do Pitbull, she did not, but she figured I should do it. I should own it for my first performance. Nothing like a 40-something woman who is just starting to learn how to dance to stumble her way through a super fast cha-cha. But hey, we laughed our way through every experience. Well, great job, Jordana and Chad. Fun. Okay, next we have I Could Have Danced All Night. Back to Youngstown, Ohio for this one. We're watching Amber dancing with Andrew. I think this is from The King and I, if I'm not mistaken. Dan Rutherford and Travis Monero did the choreography. She's been dancing about a year. Oh, it's from My Fair Lady. Michaelio says in Wyckoff, we do not eat, do not drink, we're just dancing. Joke around. I had a lot of fun with the crew there in Wyckoff. They're a fun studio. She'd like to dedicate this to her hardworking instructor, Andrew, for his positivity and encouragement throughout working on the routine. She said she's very passionate about dancing, and the song's lyrics point to this. She could have danced all night is the perfect song for her because it is true. When given the chance, she could have danced all night. That's wonderful. Great job, Amber and Andrew from Youngstown, Ohio. 955 is that 3-digit code, 955. Text that to 414-455-4638 to vote for this. And the People's Choice Award. Great job. Right, moving on to I Dreamed a Dream. This is from, I think it's the movie version of Les Miserables. We are watching Deidre dancing with her Cotty from Winter Park, Florida. This one recorded at our Fred Astaire World Championships just a couple weeks back. 882. 3-digit code. Let's see what they have to say about this one. This was choreographed by Nikolai Karchev. She's been dancing only 9 months. That's impressive. You know, they wrote the concept of the routine. I'm not going to read it just because I don't want to give away the secret. Costumes were done by Petrosian. Beautiful piece of music. Again, 882 is that 3-digit code, 882. Text that to 414-455-4638. As you can see, you can turn in videos from competitions, from stages, some of them recorded on location, I guess. We had a Men in Black themed one last night that was recorded at a mini golf course. That was really cool. If you're wondering why I'm talking, I have to talk over the music. I want to make sure that we don't get shut down. We don't break any rules of YouTube. Copyright laws that they have. Beautiful dancing from Deidre and Arkady.
Good job. Number 69, I Dreamed a Dream from Winter Park, Florida, Deidre and Arkady.
All right, moving on to our next routine, we've got I Know a Little from Tallahassee. Florida. We're watching Janet dancing with Ola. Ole, sorry. Tallahassee, Florida. 905 is that 3-digit code. Text that to 414-455-4638. You guys got quiet in the live chat. You can be part of the conversation. I do have to talk over the music, as I was saying before. I don't have any bio information for this routine other than it looks like it's a fun routine. Jim Carter is the choreographer. You'll hear his name a lot tonight and the last couple nights. A prolific choreographer, along with Bruno Collins, Ilya Efremov, Nikolai Karchev. Did a lot of these routines you're going to see. Tune in tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for the Grand Award Show. We'll be playing snippets from each of our top routines. And then we'll rewatch our very top routines. Fran says, OMG, Jerry Fabulous. We'll also be watching and awarding our People's Choice Award, as well as the grand champion of this 2024 National Virtual Showcase competition for the Fred Astaire Dance Studios. Very fun routine. I have activated the live chat replay so people can come back later. I know not everyone can view it when it's live. That way people can see what you're writing for them. Great job to Janet and Ole from Tallahassee, Florida. Moving to Westerville, Ohio. I'll Never Love Again. Watching Joanne dancing with Keith.
I could have said goodbye. I would have said what I wanted to.
She's been dancing 8 years.
Even cried for you.
This routine choreographed by, again, Nikolai Karchev.
It would be the last time.
Joanne says her husband passed away 3 years ago this month of dementia. This story is first about being hopeful
Part of you.
he's there, but realizing he isn't anymore.
Feel another touch.
At first you lose them when they can't remember you.
Another fire. Don't wanna know
Then you lose them again when they pass.
Baby, unless they are your
I was left knowing that I may have never have that love again.
to another stranger. Or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in.
She'd like to dedicate this for anyone going through something difficult in your life, knowing that dance can absolutely help you heal and tell your story. She says thanks to Nikolai for helping her tell her story, and a special thank you to her instructor Keith for being there through so many emotional practices. 906 is the 3-digit code. It's a beautiful dance, Joanne. Okay. Had to mute myself there for a second. Sorry. All right, next we have I Love the Nightlife. Again, Tallahassee, Florida. We're watching Judy dancing with Steve. Sesting Ray says, Joanne, this still makes me cry. Powerful online. It was. Sorry I have to talk over him, but I'm happy that you shared that story with us. Right now we're watching Judy dancing with Steve in Tallahassee, Florida. I Love the Nightlife. Jim Carter did the choreography for this routine, and the concept is just simply let's party. She chose the music because she liked the YouTube video. All right, that's cool. Lots of love for Joanne. Right, Lisa? Again, we're going to be splitting tonight's show into 2 parts. Part 1 is going to end in about 20 minutes or so. That's about 8 routines. 8 more routines we're going to watch. If you continue watching, you don't have to do anything. It'll switch automatically. Don't touch anything. Don't click anything. It'll automatically take you to the next one. If for some reason you don't, or you miss it, or you can always find us on YouTube. It's Danceport Dynamics is our YouTube channel. You can just search for the 2024 National Virtual Showcase. This is currently we're in Day 3, Part 1. We'll be starting Day 3, Part 2 in about 20 minutes. Great job, Steve and Judy from Tallahassee. All right, moving back to Youngstown. We're just flying all over the country now. This one entitled In These Shoes. Bette Midler song, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We're watching Sally dancing with Dustin from Youngstown, Ohio. Sally says, Nikolai, Talia, Plowman are the best. Yeah, Plowman did a bunch of choreography too. I should have put him in this counter too. All right. This was choreographed together by Plowman, Danilov, and Nikolai Karchev. She's been dancing 12 years. It's a concept of several men trying to pick her up, the same woman, but she wants to do things on her own terms. Talia Tarzanov chose the music because she wanted something out of her comfort zone. She said this performance has definitely moved her dancing in a new direction. Well, that's great. Thank you, Sally. Is this... Wait. Sally, you're watching. I'm talking to you. I think you're the same Sally. $889 is the 3-digit code. Text 889-2414-455-4638 to vote for this and any other routine. Sally says yes. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, if you guys are performing tonight, let me know. Because sometimes the YouTube names are different than what I have. That's great. What a fun routine. Nice. Oh, good ending. Excellent job, Sally. And Dustin from Youngstown, Ohio. That's great. All right, back to Tallahassee, Florida. This one entitled It Had to Be You. I think this is Harry Connick Jr. We're watching Mary Lou dancing with Steve. Tallahassee, Florida.
Could make me be true, could make me be blue, or even be glad just to be
This says she's been dancing 8 years. Jim Carter did the choreography. It's just a love story. Dina Dill helped with the music choice. Looks like our friends in Youngstown got together to watch all together. Yeah, some of the studios have watching parties or viewing parties at the studios. That's why we split them up. Each studio having all the routines on one night. And then we chose to do this year. We've never done it this way in the past. When we've done the order in the past, we've sometimes put them, all the routines that are competing against each other, one after another. But that means, if you're wanting to watch all the routines from your studio, you have to watch all 3 days, which from a selfish standpoint, I like because we have much higher viewership, but it's not the easiest for studios to do. So it was changed to make it more comfortable. And it's a lot of fun. You all get together, you maybe have some appetizers or some beverages, and you have a good time. Right now we're watching Mary Lou dancing with Steve. Caroline says, "Go, Mary Lou." Our friends from Denmark say, "Nice dance." 976 is that 3-digit code, 976. Text that to 414-455-4638 to vote for this, for the People's Choice Award. Nice. Good job, Mary Lou and Steve from Tallahassee. All right, moving. Oh, we're staying in Tallahassee. All right. This one titled Just in Time. We have Mary Lou again. It was a pretty quick change, Mary Lou. Pretty quick costume change. This one sounds like it's Tony Bennett.
Yes, I was lost. Losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed. Nowhere to go. Take it, Michael.
Again, she's been dancing 8 years. Jim Carter did the choreography for this one as well. She says, "The lyrics tell the story." Well, unfortunately, I have to talk over the lyrics because of YouTube rules. Sorry about that. Dina also helped choose this song for Mary Lou. Caroline says, "Go Mary Lou again." Yeah, that's right. This is, I think, our 5th year of doing the National Virtual Showcase. Again, 54 studios in participation in this event this year, which is up, and that's very exciting. Over 300 entries. I think the folks there at Fred Astaire have kind of dialed it in of what works and what doesn't. But let me know, too, in the comments or the live chat if there's a way we can make the event better for you, whether you're a performer or just enjoying watching the dancing. I can't promise that we're going to make those changes, but I will read them, and I'll bring them to the people that will make the decision, for sure. Nice. All right. I think we stay in Tallahassee one more time. This one titled "Keep Your Hands to Yourself." Mary Lou again dancing with Michael, Steve, and Ola. Ole? I don't know how to say that name. I'm sorry. It's O-L-E-H. Ole, I'm going to say. Fun showcase. Again, you're seeing a whole bunch of different types of routines. You're going to see solos. You're going to see novelties. You're going to see showcases. A solo is simple. 2 dancers on the floor. It could be a pro-am solo where it's 1 professional and 1 amateur. It could also be an amateur solo where it's 2 amateurs on the floor, but they can't use props in a solo. A novelty is exactly that. You can add props. You can add a cane. You could use chairs, whatever you think of for props. This one is considered a showcase. That's where it's 3 or more dancers. Typically, it's going to be 1 amateur and 2 professionals, but that's not always the case. And you might see more professionals. I think they have 3-person showcases, 4-person showcases, and 5 or more person showcases. They're not competing with each other. But you're seeing all different kinds of routines tonight. This is 787 is the 3-digit code, 414-455-4638. Look at Michael go. That's awesome. You'll also see some, Fred Astaire calls them digitally enhanced. I like to call them stylized routines. But basically it's the ones that have special effects added. Could be some editing tricks or sometimes filmed in unique special occasions. Could be lighting. Great job. All 3 routines from Mary Lou and the team there at Tallahassee. Great job. All right, flying back to Youngstown, Ohio for The Look of Love. This is Sheila dancing with Sergey from Youngstown, Ohio, The Look of Love. This is not what I was expecting when I saw this title. That's cool. All right, so she has been dancing since she was 6 years old. Talia, Sergey, Evgenia, and Nikolai all did the choreography. It's about flirtations and interactions of love at the beginning of a relationship. Talia chose the music. The music has energy and the spice of her soul. She loves dancing and feeling the music with her soul, forwarding it out to the audience. Sheila dancing with Sergey. $718 is that 3-digit code for this routine. 718, text that to 414-455-4638. It's a fun version of this song. Couple more routines and we'll switch to part 2. Again, you don't have to do anything, just stay watching. Nice lift. Great job. All right. Back to Wyckoff, New Jersey. Looking better every... That should say beer. That's a typo on my inside about that. We have Angelo dancing with Halio, Anna, Yulia, and Misha. Again, this should be looking better every beer. Not Ben. 878 is the 3-digit code, 878. Galeo says, go Angelo. Jerry says, go Angelo. You guys are crazy. Oh, I'm glad you filled out the form for this because I'd like to. Okay, so Anna Anufriev did the choreography. 18 months he's been dancing. So the concept is he got dumped by his girlfriend and decides to drown his sorrows at a bar until he sees a beautiful lady sitting next to him, or at least he thinks so. He chose the music because he thought it would make a funny video. And it's dedicated to all the girls he's loved before who've traveled in and out of his door. He'd like to mention a quote from W.C. Fields. "'Twas a woman who drove me to drink, and I never thought to thank her." Oh, Angelo, you're hilarious. 878 is a 3-digit code. 878. Text that to 414-455-4638. All right. Okay, moving to Westchester, Pennsylvania. This is Malagueña. From a very funny routine to a very serious flamenco routine. This is Cindy dancing with Dimitri from Westchester, Pennsylvania. 857 is the 3-digit code. 857. Plamen Danilov did the choreography. She's been dancing about 5.5 years. Beautiful costume. It's a drama between two characters, a Spanish man and woman. They play with each other. Who will win at the end, the matador or the cape? Who do you think? We'll leave it up to the audience to decide. Yeah. It's a great costume. Cindy chose the music, and Dimitri really liked it, so she always wanted to dance to this music. Paula George did the costuming from Bulgaria. Again, you're watching Cindy dancing with Dimitri, Malagueña, from Westchester, Pennsylvania. (857). Angela's getting a lot of love in the live chat. You know, in preparing for the show, I was wondering what I was going to say about that routine because I didn't want to get into trouble. So I'm glad you guys gave me something to read. We'll probably be able to do one more routine before we switch to part 2. Again, just keep watching. You don't have to do anything. Great job, Cindy and Dimitri from Westchester, Pennsylvania. One more before we switch. Mockingbird from Tallahassee. This is Gay and Donna dancing with Michael from Tallahassee, Florida. Again, this will be our... Oh, lots of love. That's right. Keep the love coming. Fred Astaire Dance Studios in Appleton says, the crowd is wild today. They love it. Love with hearts. Thank you, Rachel. Angelo says, thanks, everyone. Keep watching. Don't do anything. Don't change anything. Don't click anything. I'm going to switch to part 2 right after this routine. You don't have to do anything on your end. Just stay where you are. It'll go automatically. If something happens, you can find us at Danceport Dynamics. At YouTube. Just search Danceport Dynamics. You can also search the National Virtual Showcase 2024. We'll be starting day 3, part 2, right after this routine. Another fun routine from the folks in Tallahassee. 910 is a 3-digit code. 910. Text that to 414-455-4638. Caroline says, shake it, Gay and Donna. They're doing a good job. I think Michael's doing a good job too. He always looks like he has so much fun out there dancing. Oh, he's got a little sax solo. That's nice. Fun fringe outfits. I don't know if Melinda's watching. She can see the fringe in there. Mahalia says, oh, MG Michael is the best. Love his attitude on the floor. Right? He always makes me happy when I watch him dance. You can tell that he just loves what he does, and that's awesome. Great routine. Again, from Tallahassee, Florida Mockingbird. Great job. All right, don't go anywhere. I'm going to switch to part 2 of day 3. And I'll see you on the other side.